Hey guys, what is going on? It's Retro Ruts. Thanks for swinging by and checking out this video this week. Not a lot's been going on. It's summer, things have been kind of slow. Obviously, things are still kind of ramping back up. But I have got out there, done a couple private buys, picked up some stuff. Actually got a really good lot a couple weeks back. So I'll go through that, give you a quick update on what I picked up. I'll start with a really cool figure that I've been looking at for a while, and it's a pretty rare Ninja Turtle figure, like a Playmates one. So this one here I got complete. Is Scale Tail. So apparently he's backstory, he's some type of bounty hunter from Dimension X. I don't think he was ever in the cartoon that I recall. Might have been maybe in the comics or whatnot, like the Archie comics. But pretty cool. Really hard to get this one complete. He's got his cool whip. He has a bunch of guns, but he only has one arm, which is kind of weird. His other arm is a bunch of little snakes, kind of like almost like a Medusa head. Then he has other guns that can kind of go on his tail. There's one that's part of the mold of the figure, and there's other ones you can kind of strap on. So I'll kind of have to play with him and figure out what I want to do when I set him up in my display eventually. But really cool character. I've never seen one in my city. I had to get this one online, and I've been looking for quite a while. Again, pretty rare figure. Came out closer to the end of the toy line. I think it was like 94 or something like that. So that was an awesome pickup. Then I had said before I had gone and picked up a lot. It was a whole bunch of random toys. I couldn't even really see what was in this box, like quality in that. But I got it for $30. It was a pretty good deal because I saw two things in there that I really wanted. So let's go through that. So in there was one of these sewer spitting Ninja Turtles. So not super common. Again, it was one closer to the end of the toy line. But it was really cool. So you could put water in his backpack here, fill him up, and you give him a little pump, and he would shoot water out of his mouth there. So he was in that lot. There was also a caveman Leo. Now normally he has like a dinosaur he rides, but again a pretty uncommon, if not rare, figure. No accessories with it. Talking Leo. So it's one of those turtles where you'd have kind of one of those pull strips, and it would say something, and I think they each came with 4 different ones. Like it would say Cowabunga or I don't know, random stuff. From what I've seen online with people using them, because I've never actually found one of the pull strips myself. This sounds pretty terrible on it, so, but it says on the strip what they're supposed to be saying. So I'd like to try that out one day, but we'll see if I come across one. Then there was also, I think this is a 1991 Hasbro WWF figure, and this is Hot Rod, the Roddy Piper. So he has a little punching action. It's cool because I had this one as a kid, and I actually went to the same high school that Roddy Piper went to, so Windsor Park Collegiate. So a lot of people don't realize that he's from Winnipeg. His real name was Robert Toombs, or Tome, something like that. So he's up on the the graduation wall when you walk by and see all the grad pictures there. What else was in that one? Oh yeah. So two kind of again rare Turtles figures. So there was the Monty Moose, which I was so excited to get. No accessories in that, but I didn't realize until I got home that one of his antlers was broken. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? So in the meantime, he's a placeholder, so it's still awesome to have him. And again, for the lot I got, like, it worked out to a couple bucks each a figure, right? So that's how you want to kind of buy your stuff. It gets really expensive when you're trying to buy one piece at a time. And if you get these big lots, there's something you don't want or you got duplicates of, you can always turn around and kind of sell it and make the collection pay for the collection. Now also in there was another rare uncommon Turtles figure, which was Murdude. So he just does like a spin thing. His legs are stationary. Again, no accessories, but pretty pricey figure. Both of those by themselves. Hopefully one day I'll be able to piece some accessories together or find them in a lot somewhere, but who knows. But not a lot of people had these ones, so they're a little bit harder to find the pieces for. What else was in there? Oh yeah. So there was this guy. I don't remember his name, but he's the main villain from Biker Mice from Mars. He's supposed to have a human head that goes over top. And then there was this weapon, which I'm pretty sure went with one of his henchmen. He was a human one that wore overalls. I'm not really collecting Biker Mice from Mars, although weirdly enough, a friend of mine actually gave me some Biker Mice from Mars figures, like the Biker Mice. I think Vinny and Modo, or the guy that had the prosthetic robot arm. So I got him. No bikes, so maybe I'll just put them on my miscellaneous retro rush shelf when I do my my display case eventually. Then I had gone. There was a local sale at a vendor, I guess if you want to call it. He kind of sells out of his garage, and I got some really cool figures there. So first one I picked up was another one of those spitting Ninja Turtles. I think this is the sewer surfing Raph. So pretty good. It was a few bucks, nothing crazy, no accessories, but it's kind of fun. So now I got 2 out of the 4 turtles for that collection. But the big reason I went there and kind of pulled me in to go there was he had the Green Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, complete with the gun and his shield. These figures were really hard to get back in the day, and this one's really uncommon or rare to get, because this one only came when you bought the Dragon Zord. It was a bundle deal. So those toys were pretty pricey. Like I think the figures alone were like, again back then I think it was like $20 a figure, 15, $20 a figure, which was a lot. Because I mean, in comparison, like I think you would have paid $5 for a Turtles figure, so they were pricey. I never had any of the bigger ones as a kid. I had the little ones that had the flipping heads. I had the whole set of those, but it's really cool to get this. I had a little bit of Power Ranger stuff, but I started selling some of it off because it's just getting too much to collect everything. But I definitely try to keep anything that's the Green Ranger. He was my favorite. The Dragon Zord was freaking awesome back in the day when they brought in the Green Ranger and he was evil for those first, I think it was 6 or 8 episodes, and then he obviously became good. So that was awesome. So I do have the Legacy Dragon Zord. I had the Megazord, but it was the black version. I held on to it for a few years. I bought it for like maybe it was like $70 or $80, and I ended up selling it for like $230. So good return on that. I just didn't really want it anymore, and like I said, I only really collect the Green Ranger stuff. So I have a couple of the Green Ranger figures, different ones. I have one of the flip head ones still in the package. I have another one too. I can't remember what line it's from, but maybe I'll do a post on my Instagram one day, just kind of doing Green Ranger stuff, so I can show you guys that. Then I had randomly got a message from someone who follows the channel and follows my Instagram, my Facebook, and he said, "Oh, I have a foot soldier I got at a flea market. Would you want it for?" I think he gave it to me for like $10 or something. I was like, "Yeah, for sure. Like, I can always use more foot soldiers. I'm trying to do my army building." And then he's like, "Oh, I also have this other turtle. I don't know if you'd want it." And I really didn't know what it was. I hadn't really heard of it. I didn't have time to do research on it. And I was like, "Well, sure. What do you want?" He's like, "Well, $5." I'm like, "Okay, sure. Sounds good. Whatever. You can't go wrong for $5, right?" Now, first thoughts on this, like, it's mildly racist. Maybe not racist, but definitely culturally sensitive. He's supposed to be like I guess a Mexican Michelangelo, so he's got like the mustache and kind of looks like something out of a Zorro movie. But apparently he's called Bandito Bashing Michelangelo. Now there was a couple different figures in this set. I think there was like a Leo that was, an indigenous chief. He had the headset and all that. So I mean, nowadays, not really acceptable, but back 30 years ago, right, you could get away with that kind of stuff. So I thought it was just kind of interesting to have that in my collection, and just to kind of show people, not that I obviously support that kind of thing, but just kind of show how things were, 30 years ago, right? That's pretty much it for figures. I have some other stuff I picked up, but I'll do other videos on that. I've been putting stuff up on my Instagram, my Facebook, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. Just at Retro Ruts on both of those. I had gone to my local comic book store, picked up a couple comics. The big one I picked up, and you guys have seen this in my previous videos, is The Last Ronin. This is a Ninja Turtles comic. It is by Eastman Laird, are involved in it. Like I said before, really dark story, really cool take on the Turtles. It's kind of like a futuristic, almost Days of Future Past kind of feel to it. So definitely pick that up if you're looking for something awesome to read. Highly recommend it. No spoilers, obviously. So that's been about it for now. Just wanted to get up, do a quick video. I haven't put one up in a bit, just haven't had the time. So thanks for swinging by. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure, again, check out my Instagram, Facebook. And if you like what you saw today, you want to give me a thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. Or if you haven't already, give me a subscription. It helps out a lot. In the meantime, be safe out there. Have fun this summer. And man, I love being a turtle.